Hello, everyone, and welcome to Truly Bedrock Season 1. This is episode 46. So we're over at the hall once again. There was comments in my video or in last episode that said, hey, you can't reset this guy's trades without a bed. I forgot. I really haven't played with villagers much since the Village and Pillage update came out, and then villagers are really broken and a big pain to deal with. So I forgot. Anyway, we set down a bed. We set it over here. Broke. He linked to this lectern. I broke it. He changed his job again and linked to this lectern. I didn't like his trade, so I broke this one. He linked to this one. And dude's got a mending book. So we're going to trade with him to lock in that trade. And I got enough. I got plenty of emeralds. I got plenty of stuffs. Yeah. So now we could sit here and trade a bunch of stuff with him and bring his level up and then see what else he'd have, but that's good enough for now, just locking in the trade. So let's throw this mending book in here and let's clean up our mess. Now, I asked you guys a question in the last episode regarding the name in which I was trying to name this villager. So originally, I was going to try to capture a witch and put him in this spot and then, shove a glass block in their head. I thought it would be funny. And the name that I came up with was Gruntilda, which is very fitting. The name Gruntilda is the boss from a game called Banjo-Kazooie, which was on the Nintendo 64. It was a childhood favorite of mine. I played a lot of that game. They had a second game called Banjo-Tooie. We played that as well. Anyway, that's where the name Gruntilda came from. Nobody guessed it, so yeah. Well, things happen. Anyway, I've played quite a few different video games throughout the ages. So the next thing that I want to do, we kind of talked about it a little bit in the last episode and also had a comment on it. And that is placing these books in item frames. I still want to put a lectern right here. So let's get this book out. And right now these are called Book and Quill. So what I would also like to do is name these books. And this one is the Grievances, if I can spell that correctly again. Me and spelling sometimes don't get along, so we are going to double check how to spell Grievances. It's I-E-V-A-N-C-E-S. Okay. Then, let's see. We will put in out of work list will be the next one. Like that. Alright. So Grievances here. Out of work list here. And actually, I guess I have it turned off. Yep, that's what did it. I had the name tags turned off, so now you can see the Grievances in the out of work list. I am going to name this book because I want to try something real quick. Application for new members. We'll keep it a little bit shorter. Alright, let's break this. He's gonna get mad. Because I took his workstation. Now, see, unfortunate, I was hoping that you could, like, scroll over the top of it like this, but that's okay. There's a book in there. I like what is happening here, and I could even... Oh, I could do it. Let's do it. Now that we've done that and moved the lecterns, I want to push this guy forward just by 1 block. So we're going to need a little bit of fence on us. As a matter of fact, if we pushed him... Yeah, we'll push him into this spot right here. Provided... Yep. I was going to say, provided I didn't mess anything up. So another comment on my video last episode was the fact that... I forgot. He can do that. I should have just left him alone. Anyway, the comment was that why didn't I use a button to push this guy into what I could have... Oh, wow. Hey, look. It did work. It's because I had the name tags off. Anyway, why didn't I just push this guy into the... or use a button to get this guy to fall in the little trap hole that I had for him? And in the heat of the moment, capturing the zombie and things like that, I didn't really pay attention. I know that you can use a trapdoor. I didn't know you could use a button to also mimic a block space. So while watching that clip back and editing it, I was screaming at myself. So I recorded a clip of me basically capturing that guy and dragging him all the way up here, and I recorded the whole thing. So editing it, you guys saw me chop it up into bits. I rewatched and rewatched and rewatched. Oh, I was so frustrated with myself. So yeah, I was screaming at myself editing the video. That's my anvil. Actually, let's put that in here. So that's kind of everything that I wanted to do over here. There's still a few things that I want to do with the Union Hall, but today we are going to leave this area and go take care of a few other things. And I'm glad that the name tag worked. We'll have to come back and actually get a, a screenshot of you later. All right, so did I miss anything? I think I've mentioned all the different comments I got. I'm really liking the way this place turned out. Everything is looking great. So now it's time to head over to the base. Just before I step through the portal to the base, if you guys hadn't checked out the last 3 streams that we did, we've done a lot of work over here. And that's about 6 hours worth of work that we've done over here, and I've actually done quite a bit of work off myself. So we went through on one stream and took care of all these little mounds and got these all taken care of all the way around to here. In another stream, I worked on this shelf here. We worked on starting this area here. We also collected some red sand, and I have worked on finishing the top of this, and I did the whole underside of the base. This is all taken care of. This area here, as well as this area over here that you guys have seen. We've taken it all the way up to this little ravine here, and I've started placing in some sand. This is where I kind of left off. Now, I did hit up the Discord asking members to help me gather some red sand. Nobody really bit on the first one that I posted, so I have collected in total 4 or 5 shulker boxes for myself. And then I hit up Discord again, asking for about 2 more boxes I think would finish this up, including what I have on myself. I have, what is that, a total of 9 stacks here, plus this little bit. And Killadrone hooked it up. So this should complete out the last bit of base work that I need to do as far as placing the red sand and stuff go. So we've got this whole back area here. I've actually carved out you can see the red sand right there. I've got the whole border done. So all I really need to do is I need to come in here and just dig this out. and then place in the red sand. So that would take care of placing the red sand. The next thing that we would need to do is I need to go around this rift here, this crevice, and place in some soul sand and magma blocks and things, campfires, stuff like that. I need to do it along this one as well. The last thing that I want to do is the dead bubble coral, or whatever that block is there, and then some dead bushes, and really get this area done up. Now, one bad thing is, with getting rid of all the seagrass and stuff, these guys are spawning a heck of a lot more. So, we're just going to have to deal with that, but I definitely want to get this base area done. We started our base on, what, episode 4? I think this server's been going for a year or so, something like that. It's been going for a while, and I just really, really want to get some things done. So, let's see. First things first, before we even take a look at the base work, we're probably not going to do that on camera. So, we're going to take a step away from the hall today. We're going to go take care of what I'm standing on right now. And then, we're going to go do a little bit of collection and a little bit of chatting. So, let's head over to somewhere to pay Killadrone. I really hope when the next version of Minecraft comes out, the Nether update, that things get fixed. Certain things. The one thing that I'm asking is the portal bug. So, I've said it in a few videos how I have my screen minimized so I can in and out of the game. I just went through the portal to get into the shopping district, and of course the game did what it did. And this is where I actually just logged back in, is in the RFC, Rogue Fox's Chicken, and this guy is here to greet us. Anyway, oops, firework. I wanted to come to the shopping district. It's been a while since I've been over here, at least on camera. And I think I'm going to go into Jesse and Killadrone's shop. So, this is the bottom section which you can buy stuff. So we got string, we've got cobblestone, we've got flowers, stone, sold out. Yeah, they've got all kinds of different things in here. Ooh. Nice. And this is probably a pretty good idea, especially with the bees. Anyway, you could buy vines. They're sold out. Bamboo. Cool. So what I want to do is I'm going to leave a little gift over here for Mr. Killadrone. And he gave me, what is that, 2754 stacks of red sand. He used 2 shulker boxes, so I'm going to repay him with some shulker boxes. This way he's not out of those. And if I remember correctly, I was talking about a pretty big payment. So this is what I'm going to give him for the stacks of red sand, because this is how valuable it is in my opinion. Let's throw that in there. And I was actually smart enough to prepare for this. So thank you for the red sand. Perfect. And I will message Killa and let him know that this is inside of his shop for him to get to. I pointed that in the right direction even. So hopefully that's enough. I think that's a very generous offer. Pleasure doing business with him. Now, one thing I'd like to do... What in the what? Scam 3 is now a thing. Not Tiz Tom is back with his last scam of the season. Bring 1 or 2 iron or gold ingots. Same place as the other... I'm not doing that. No way. I know what he's doing. This... We got a dance party here? Anyway, let's roll through the shops just a little bit, see what's going on. I do come in here quite often and check out my supply. I think I'm pretty well sold out on a couple of different things. And I haven't AFK'd at the base in a long time. So restocking this is going to be a pain. And it's something that we'll put off for a little while. I've tried doing some AFK. I've done a lot of work around the base, so I should have a little bit of wool, but yeah. Alright, well, we made 9 diamonds. Nonetheless, let's actually go over to our partner shop. I want to show you guys something that I don't think I've shown on camera. So, this shop right here, I came in one day, and all of these chests were invisible, such as the invisible chest I had in front of my portal a couple of episodes ago. So I broke all these chests and replaced them back, thinking that might help, but I think it was Foxy was doing something with the server, just trying to get everything optimized and stuff. There's a couple of things that broke, because this thing was completely stocked up, and unfortunately it is no more. Yeah. Interesting. Anyway, this shop is kind of dead in water. I haven't harvested wood in a long time. I don't like turning on the wood farm just because it is a lag magnet. Ooh, what is that? Is that a bone? 1 diamond, 9 stacks. It is a bone. That's cool. Need some bone blocks. I know where to go. Looks like we got a slime shop now. Wow. Very, very nice. I wanted to come over here and actually check out our shop. And see if we've made any sales. Johnny Blaze. We've sold a few things in this shop. It's done alright. Yeah. There's another soul sand. Quartz sells out pretty good. The gas tiers have sold out pretty good. Every now and then, a little bit of nether wart's gone. I've restocked the blaze rods. We talked about that a few episodes ago. Alright, so on to the rest of today's episode. Back over at the base, I went through some of these shulker boxes. So these were from the outside project. I've got magma blocks. I've got soul sand. I've got blocks of coal and some hay bales in here. We've got some coal and stuff to make some campfires. We tried some sea pickles and stuff. This was all glass and lava from when I was building the Reef. But I went through these 2 shulker boxes. These are from building the Union Hall. And we pulled out some of the stuff we have. So here's the dead bubble coral fan, the dead fire coral fan, brain coral. There's brain coral fan, tube coral, fire coral, so on and so forth. So what I want to do is collect more of this. And then we have some dead bushes here. Really and truly, I could probably pull this out. And I could probably just put that in there and carry this 1 shulker box with me. So what we're going to do is we're going to head over to a coral reef that I know I have. And I'll show you guys. I think I've shown this on camera before. It was a long time ago. It doesn't matter. We are going to head out. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to take this boat with us. Or you know what? Let's just take a boat ride. This way. It's this way. So my biggest thing that I'm trying to do with the base is, as I said, it's been a long time coming, and I want to get it finished. I definitely don't regret doing the base, but it was a huge undertaking. I know it, you guys see me do it. If I were watching it, it wouldn't look like a lot, but it's taken a lot of work to get the base done. We spent 3 different streams working on it. That's a total of 6 hours. I spent the earlier part of this week actually working on it, so that was another 6 hours. I've got 12 hours total just in placing and collecting of red sand. I did a live stream doing the rifts, or the very first one. That took me 2 hours. We did another live stream finishing it up, which was another 2 hours. So you're talking another 4 hours. That's 20 hours worth of total work put into one of those rifts, the big one that we did, and then all of the work around that. And then off camera, I made the other 2 rifts, and they took a couple hours each, or it was a little longer than a couple hours each, actually. So I've got probably about 25 hours vested in just the exterior of the base work. So it'll be a really, really rewarding thing for us once it is all said and done. Now, one thing I should have done is I should have brought a conduit and set it up so we could collect all of these different corals and the coral fans and stuff like that. But I do have respiration on the helm, and this is why. And we're just going to break a bunch of these, then go collect them. And then we're going to break, or place them, let them die, and break them again. Now this is primarily the fans. And I think we need to go down towards the floor to get the actual ones. Well, that's not going to go up. But let's pop our head up above water. I've come into this coral reef a couple of different times, and as you guys saw, it's not too far from the base, honestly. And it is nice. I couldn't think of a good block to really place around. So the original block was seagrass, obviously. And we had some, what is that stuff called? The kelp. Kelp, jeez. We had some kelp, too. And I really liked the greenery, but for what we were doing with our base, we definitely wanted to change that up. And because it's kind of dead and decaying, I figured dead would be the way we wanted to go. You guys are going to be a pain. But, whoops. But we did bring our trident, our trusty trident. This thing hits pretty good, actually, with just, like, melee attacks. So, in the thought process of what we could use for the base on the exterior, there's not too much that you can actually, like, plant underwater. Obviously seagrass, obviously coral, kelp can be placed, stuff like that, but I wanted something different, and I thought coral would be cool, but coral would be kind of dumb considering it's very bright and vibrant. I combined those 2 words together, vite. Anyway. So, I can't remember how I came about it, but a little switch clicked in my head saying, hey, dude, you know that you can throw this stuff and kill it. And that would work out really, really well. Or it ended up working out really well in my favor. And I like the direction we're going. I did find you can place dead bushes, which is pretty cool. Obviously, we have the Nether update coming out soon. Hopefully soon. God, hopefully soon. Cannot wait. In which we could have more options to decorate the exterior of one's base with different stuff. But I think when that update comes out, we are definitely going to look into probably a nether side base, which is something I've wanted to do for a long time. You guys know that. We've talked about it plenty of times before. Let's go up. So, one thing, I've talked about it in the streams. I told you this is going to be a little chatty bits. I talked about it a little bit before. I've played around in the betas of the Nether update, but I have not actually played, if that makes sense. played around in the betas, but I haven't been messing around with the different blocks and combinations and things like that. I did a little bit. I took a picture of when I first played this first snapshot. But I'm definitely kind of holding back. I think it will be fun to go through that kind of stuff with you guys. Learning what blocks work well together, what blocks don't, the whole process. So, hello. Anyway, I'm going to collect a little bit more of this coral, and then I think we're going to take off to the mesa biome and collect ourselves some dead bushes. I wasn't going to make you sit there and watch me harvest up a bunch of stuff now. All right, so I got the rest of the coral, and I got a bunch of dead bushes. You guys should have seen a little bit of montage of that. Hopefully, speedy up. I don't know. I don't know if this will be enough of the dead coral, but it's a good start. And we're not going to place a bunch of it. And we got a fair amount of dead bushes. We do have some pretty open areas, though, like over here and then the backside of the base. So this is just preparation for me, and hopefully my next stream. I'm hoping to be streaming. This will hopefully come out today, the day I'm recording actually all of these clips. And yeah. So that's Sunday. So hopefully Friday I will be streaming sometime, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, guys, we took a little bit of a break, did a couple of different things today, got Killadrone all paid up for the red sand. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's a little bit different. It should be about the same time as normal. I was going to say it's a little shorter, but I just checked the recording time. It's not. Anyway, as always, if you enjoyed the video, smash that like button. If you want to leave a comment, I try to answer them all. Do that down below. Also, down below in the description are all of the different ways to follow me. Twitter, Discord, Truly Bedrock Discord, my Discord. We have the Twitch link. If you guys want to jump over there and give me a follow, we are streaming from Twitch now. And then, of course, if you're feeling extra generous, there is a link to the Patreon page. But your view on the video is enough for me. Appreciate each and every one of you guys, and I will see you on the next video.